Kemi Badenoch has been accused of rewriting history and insulting the Black community following her comment where she accused the Labour government of pandering to the left wing by not supporting the UK, by not condemning the vote at the United Nations General Assembly, where the United Kingdom chose to abstain. Kemi said that is cowardice, what the Prime Minister has done. What the Prime Minister has done is absolutely wrong. That the Prime Minister is a weak Prime Minister for actually trying to vote, for actually trying to abstain from that vote. A lot of people are saying Kemi is back again to culture war. That she has a reputation for denigrating the Black community. This all started when Ghana, the president of Ghana, Ghana tabled a motion before the United Nations asking the World Assembly to vote to formally recognize the enslavement of more than 50 million Africans who were shipped from the shores of Africa to Europe, North America, and the Caribbean, for that to be formally recognized as the greatest crime against humanity. The United Kingdom and most European countries abstained from that vote. They chose to abstain. 3 countries, the US, Argentina, and Israel, voted against that law, saying, no, we do not support it. After the vote overwhelmingly passed. Most people said, yes, that slavery is now recognized as the greatest crime that ever happened to humanity. After that vote, there was another motion which was calling for reparation, for the Blacks to be compensated. After that, Kemi started attacking the Prime Minister. And even Nigel Farage, for once, Nigel Farage and Kemi Badenoch, they are on the same side. Why does this matter? People say Kemi has a history of denigrating her own community. Kemi has a history. She was one of the first politicians who brought the issue of raising indefinite leave to remain to 15 years. She was one at a time when no politician ever suggested that. She was one of the first politicians that suggested. People now say Kemi is fond of always denigrating her society. Kemi has said in the past that as far as she is concerned, she doesn't believe that the Black race were actually disadvantaged by slavery at a time when a lot of people are saying that the Black man or woman is yet to recover from the crime that slavery, the injustice that the Black race suffered due to slave trade, and the economic disadvantage that a lot of Black society still feel today, that the inferiority complex that some of our brothers and sisters still feel today is because the scar of slavery has not been healed. So people are now saying that all these things that Kemi is saying, she knows what she is doing, that she has said in the past that she is no longer in Nigeria. The question we are saying, first of all, do you support the motion that Ghana presented at the United Nations General Assembly? Do you think that it's a right move? Are you proud of Ghana? Let me know what your views are in the comment section. Not too long ago, Kemi was reported to have said that she does not identify with Nigeria anymore. So the question a lot of people are now saying today is that why is Kemi always doing all this thing? People are saying that Kemi found herself in a very difficult situation. She is a politician leading a right-wing political party whose membership is about 90% predominantly white, who are over 60, that she has to sound a message that will resonate with the people that will support and vote her, and that is why she is playing politics. Why some people have said that when Richie Sunak was the prime minister of this country, he was not on record or to have denigrated the Indian and the Asian community. Why is it that Kemi is always saying things to denigrate the black community? That by actually saying that the UK's position to have abstained, that is wrong, that she is actually denying history, actually saying that has failed to recognize the injustice, the economic harm that slavery caused to the black race. All this is happening at a time when Kemi was doing reasonably well in the poll recently until she started this. The question that all people we're asking our followers is, do you support what Kemi said? Let me know what your views are in the comment section. It's also on record that Kemi said in the past that the British Empire achieved a lot of great things. What people are not saying is that it is on record that British merchant investors and ship owners earned massive profit from slave trade and the sales of enslaved Africans. Cities like Liverpool, Glasgow, Bristol, and London became a major economic hub because of slave trade. Profits from slavery and plantation helped finance early industrialization, including in sectors like textile in the northern part of England. Sugar, cotton, tobacco plantation supply raw material for British industry. People are saying that it is wrong for Kemi to be saying all these things, that by acknowledging the harm that slavery did, it's not an indictment on all or most British people, that not all British people benefited from slavery. We know that it's only the elite, the working class did not benefit. But what Kemi is doing now is dangerous. That Kemi is what she's doing is dangerous. That instead of Kemi to focus on the bread and butter issues that matters to the British voters, why is she playing this cultural war? That she can never beat Nigel Farage, who is seen as the authentic, who will definitely get the support of the working class in the UK, that he is likely to get the support of the working class, that there's no way Kemi will ever beat Nigel Farage, because even Nigel Farage, as we speak today, he has come out to condemn this and said Britain will not follow this. Britain will never follow it, that it is all rubbish. He dismissed it outrightly as saying that it's not even on. Last week, it was reported that while the Nigerian president came to the UK, he refused to meet with Kemi Badenoch. The Nigerian president, it was reported, said that he is not happy that the fact that Kemi has said in the past that she is not a Nigerian. Why should he meet with somebody who has denigrated her community, who has never said anything positive about Nigeria? All she says is negative things to tarnish the reputation and image of Nigeria. Now, the question that I am asking today, do you think that Kemi has a point that we should not be talking about slavery, that it is wrong for slavery to be recognized as the greatest injustice, the greatest crime of humanity done to the human race? Do you think that the debate about reparation, that reparation should be paid to black people is right? Do you think that it's a matter that we should be talking about? Let me know what your views are about this very important issue that we are talking about today. Does Kemi have a point? Do you support Ghana for tabling the motion at the United Nations? Because a lot of people are now saying that Ghana is now the default leader of the black race in sub-Saharan Africa. That since John Mahama came to power, that Ghana has stepped up. Ghana is now playing the role of Africa's default leader. The question that we are asking is that Kemi has said that the Labour government was wrong to have abstained from the vote on the debates that happened last week, that the Labour government was seen as weak, that the Labour government should have done what the US and Israel and Argentina did by voting against it. Do you think Kemi is right? Is it time for us not to talk about slavery anymore? As Kemi, as others have said, is colonialism a good thing? Do you think that the British society was enriched and benefited from this enslavement of Africans? Let me know what your views are about what we are talking about today. Kemi has said that if she becomes the prime minister of this country, she is going to definitely implement policies that will make it harder for immigrants to be able to settle in this country. Would you consider voting for Kemi? Put your comment in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe by supporting what we are doing. And if you haven't subscribed, consider subscribe and follow us on all our social media platforms.